In this video I'm going to show you how I went from this to this. Just kidding, I'm going to break down my drum progress in detail, and this is not going to be one of those videos where I cringe super hard at where I started, and also it's not gonna be one of those videos where you think after 1 year I played like 5 years. So it's gonna be a realistic breakdown. I'm going to show you my progress in some little short videos, but first I want to tell you about my goals, why I started drumming in the first place, and the conditions under which I practice. So my goals really were to have fun, to play an instrument without much pressure, and kind of as a hobby inside of the whole music thing. And also I wanted to be able to play my songs at some point, my own compositions, and I wanted to get a better understanding of drum rhythm and also drum programming for my new songs. Regarding the conditions, so first I'm 33 years old, or I was when I started learning the drums, and I have to emphasize this because there's still this myth going around that you can't learn things when you're too old or something like that. So for practice I rented a drum room not far from my apartment for 3 hours on each Thursday a week. So I totally had only 3 hours a week to practice on a real acoustic drum set. I went there almost every week, with a few exemptions like holidays. And also I have to mention that drums are my fourth instrument. I have been learning to play the guitar, the bass and the piano first, so I'm not starting at zero. And here's some things that I started to do from day one. I always used the metronome for practicing because this is what I learned from playing my other instruments. And 90% of the time I tried to learn the song actually by ear, just by listening to it. I was using no notation and just rarely any tutorial videos. And also from time to time I asked some befriended drummers of mine for some feedback on my videos to improve my technique. I documented my journey on social media by filming one video and learning one song every week. After around 4 months, 2 of my friends gave me a practice pad as a present, and I started to practice on the pad for 10 minutes 2 to 3 times a week. And this helped me to improve a lot because I got the muscle coordination down. Now I want to talk about my struggles. The biggest struggle was by far getting the kick drum technique down, playing doubles and triples really clean. I had to try out different techniques like slide and push-pull, and I also changed the techniques all the time because I was not really sure what was the best one, and I ended up using a combination of all the techniques. Another thing was dynamics and accents. Especially when playing the hi-hat, and I had to accent like every second or every fourth or every third beat. That was really a challenge to get this down. And also ghost notes was really something that I encountered but not really mastered during my first year. Another thing was playing the hi-hat with one hand, like really fast. For example, for one of my songs I had to play 16 notes on 80 BPM, with one hand, which is already kind of fast for a beginner, and I had to practice a lot to get this down. At some point I was able to finally perform some of my own songs, which was quite a big achievement for me. As I mentioned, I was learning one new song a week and posted a video about it. This was quite difficult and challenging because I only had 3 hours to do it. Over time, when I started to learn more difficult stuff, this really resulted in being quite sloppy on the videos. But on the other side, I usually picked easier beats, which made me really comfortable with playing like standard beats. And for example, at the end of the year, this one only took me 30 minutes to figure out and play. So I really got a lot faster at easier beats. So what did I change after 1 year? I definitely wanted to stop posting one video a week and rather concentrate on really getting the parts down and playing the parts clean. So I wanted to switch over to a month or bi-monthly video format. So what are my positive takeaways about this? It was definitely a lot of fun and I enjoyed it. That's the most important thing. And I'm pretty happy with the result of how I improved. And also I got a lot better at shooting videos because I was doing it every week for the drum progress. And now what would I do different if I had to start all over again? I would definitely start with the practice pad from day one because it helped me improve the most, I think, getting the muscle memory down, and also concentrate on just doing 10 minutes every day instead of 2 to 3 times a week, because this really helped, like I said. And then also I would practice with the practice pad, but also using my foot, because it helps massively with coordination. In fact, I only trained the foot on the drum room, which held me back quite a bit. I want to finish the video up with a performance that I'm really proud of and I think reflects my 1-year progress. I was playing The Memory Remains by Metallica. I hope you enjoy it. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I would ask you to please consider subscribing. It helps the channel a lot. And tell me down in the comments, what are your goals? Are you learning something new? Are you learning the drums as well? Let me know.